Hi dear children, welcome back to our chemistry class. Today our new topic, hydrogen. Hydrogen. We know hydrogen is the first element in the periodic table. Hydrogen symbol is H. What is the symbol of hydrogen? H. Its formula BH2. H2 because hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. Hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. Its symbol is H. So its formula is H2. Okay, its atomic number 1. Hydrogen atomic number 1. Its mass number also 1. Okay, hydrogen atomic number 1. Mass number also 1. Okay, all the elements atomic number we will write under the subscript and mass number superscript. Okay, so hydrogen atomic number 1, mass number also 1. Is it clear, dear children? Who prepared this hydrogen? Hydrogen prepared by Robert Boyle and named the gas Lavoisier. Okay, hydrogen means producing water. Hydrogen means producing water. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the atmosphere. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the atmosphere, that is in the free state. The outer surface of the sun and stars contain largely of hydrogen. Hydrogen is the important or most important constituent element of the several compounds. For example, hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid formula we know, that is HCl. So here hydrogen is present. And sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Here also hydrogen is there. That means hydrogen is the most important constituent element of the several compounds. That means hydrogen is in the combined state also is there. For example, alkali, sodium hydroxide. Here also hydrogen is there. And organic compounds, C6H12O6. Here also hydrogen is there. Listen dear children. So hydrogen is in the free state is the and hydrogen is the combined state is the. Is it clear? We can prepare hydrogen. How we can prepare hydrogen? By electrolysis of water. By electrolysis of water. So dear children, what is electrolysis? Electrolysis is a process. Electrolysis is a process. That is electric current. Electric current is passed through the electrolyte. Electric current is passed through electrolyte. Electric current is passed through electrolyte. So we need electrolyte. We need electrolyte. So what is electrolyte? Electrolyte is a compound. Electrolyte is a compound that is in molten or aqueous form. That is molten or aqueous form. This electrolyte conduct electricity. Conduct electricity to pass through them. Okay, they contain mobile ions. If electricity is passed through the electrolyte, what is electrolyte? Electrolyte is a compound that is in the molten or in aqueous state. They conduct electricity to bring about chemical reaction. That process is called electrolysis. What is electrolyte? Electrolyte is in the molten or aqueous state. They conduct the electricity. They conduct the electricity. How they conduct the electricity? Because the electrolyte contain free mobile ions. Okay, they contain free mobile ions. These ions are positively charged ion is the negatively charged ion is the. Okay, so if the electricity is passed through the electrolyte, so we need electrolyte. Okay, dear children, the electrolytes are divided into two: strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte. Strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte. Okay, strong electrolytes and weak electrolyte. Strong electrolytes dissociate completely into ions. Okay, they dissociate completely into ions in aqueous solution. But weak electrolyte dissociate partially into ions. Okay, strong electrolytes dissociate completely into ions in their aqueous state, but weak electrolyte dissociate partially into ions in the liquid state or in molten state. Examples of strong electrolytes are sodium chloride, potassium chloride, lead bromide. Examples of weak electrolyte are ammonium hydroxide, acetic acid. Okay, so electrolytes are divided into strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte. Examples of strong electrolytes are sodium chloride, potassium chloride. Example of weak electrolytes are ammonium hydroxide and acetic acid. So what about non-electrolyte? Non-electrolyte does not decompose or dissociate into ions. They do not conduct electricity. That type of electrolytes are non-electrolyte. Okay, non-electrolyte does not conduct electricity. Examples of non-electrolytes are sugar, pure water, etc. Okay, sugar, pure water, that is an example of non-electrolyte. Next we need electron. Okay, we need electron. Electron is a two conducting solid poles. Okay, two conducting solid poles in which electricity is passed. Electricity enters or leaves through electrolyte. Okay, these are electrons. These two electrons are divided into two: positive electron and negative electron. Electrons are divided into two: positive electron and negative electron. Positive electron is anode. Positive electron is anode. Negative electron is cathode. Negative electron is cathode. Okay, is it clear? We take here two electrodes, both are platinum. Okay, here we take platinum electron. Platinum electrodes. Okay, positive, both are platinum electrode, and these two are connected with the battery. These two are connected with the battery. That is, anode is connected with the positive terminal of the battery. Anode is a positive. So, anode is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. Cathode is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Cathode is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Clear? Anode is a positive electrode. Cathode is a negative electrode. Anode is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. Cathode is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Current enters the electrolyte through anode. Here current enters the electrolyte through the anode. What about the cathode? Here at cathode, current leaves the electrolyte through cathode. At cathode, what happened? Current leaves the electrolyte through the cathode. Okay, so I told electrolyte. What is electrolyte? Electrolyte, it is a molten or aqueous state compound. If electricity is passed through that compound, that electrolyte is dissociated into ions. So that ions, we need to migrate. That ions migrate to two electrons. That electrodes are anode, cathode. ഒരു ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി നമ്മൾ പാസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഒരു ഇലക്ട്രോലൈറ്റിലൂടെയാണ്. അങ്ങനെ ഇലക്ട്രോലൈറ്റിലൂടെ പാസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ആ ഇലക്ട്രോലൈറ്റ് അയോൺസായി സെപ്പറേറ്റഡ് ആവുന്നു, അയോൺസായി ഡിസോസിയേറ്റ് ആവുന്നു. പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് ആൻഡ് നെഗറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ്. ദീസ് അയോൺസ് മൈഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ആ അയോൺസ് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു സ്ഥലത്ത് എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റഡ് ആകണം. ദീസ് അയോൺസ് മൈഗ്രേറ്റ് ടു ദി കാഥോഡ് ആൻഡ് ആനോഡ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഇലക്ട്രോൺ. Okay, clear dear children. So here ions is needed. These ions are positive ions and negative ions. Okay, ions are divided into two, positive ions and negative ions. Positive ions. First, in the positive ions of the enter electrolyte in the dissociate migrate ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ first anode-ലേക്ക് പോകുന്നത് that is a positive charge. That anode is also a positive. Anode is a positive ions. These positive ions repel each other. Positive repel. So these positive ions migrate toward cathode because cathode is negatively charged ions. So positively charged ion migrate to the cathode. Positive ions will go to the cathode. Okay, so positively charged ions migrate to the cathode. Positively charged ions migrate to the cathode. So we can call that ion is cation. What is that? Cation. Okay, positively charged ions migrate to the cathode because cathode charge is negative. So positively charged ion migrate to the cathode. So we can call that ion is cation. Okay, that is cation. Negatively charged ions migrate toward negatively charged ion migrate to anode. So dear children, negatively charged ion migrate toward that is anode. Okay, negatively charged ions migrate to anode because anode is positive. So negatively charged ions migrate to anode. So that ion we can call anions. Negatively charged ions migrate to anodes. So that ion is called anions. Anions. So we can say anion is negatively charged ion. Okay, anion is negatively charged ions. That's why that migrate to anode. Cation is positively charged ions. Cation is positively charged ions. Cations migrate to cathode. Is it clear? Anode is positive electrode. Cathode is negative electrode. Okay, cathode negative electrode ആണ്, anode positive electrode ആണ്. Negative electrodeലേക്ക് പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് ആണ് വന്ന് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, നെഗറ്റീവ് ഇലക്ട്രോഡിലേക്ക് പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് ആണ് വന്ന് മൈഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആകുന്നത്. സോ പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺ മൈഗ്രേറ്റ് ടു ദി കാഥോഡ്. പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് മൈഗ്രേറ്റ് ടു ദി കാഥോഡ്. സോ വി ക്യാൻ കോൾ പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺ ഈസ് കാറ്റിയോൺസ്. Is it clear? Positive electrode is anode. So negatively charged ions migrate to the anode. Negative ions positive electrode anode migrate to the deposit. So positively charged ions are migrate to the cathode. Negatively charged ions migrate to the anode. Don't confuse it. Okay, മനസ്സിലാക്കുക. പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് കാഥോഡിലേക്ക്, നെഗറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് ആനോഡിലേക്ക്. പോസിറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് കാഥോഡിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നത് കൊണ്ട് അതിനെ കാറ്റിയോൺസ്. നെഗറ്റീവ് അയോൺസ് മൈഗ്രേറ്റ് ടു ദി ആനോഡ്, സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് കോൾഡ് ആനിയോൺസ്. ആനിയോൺസ് ആർ chloride ions, oxide ions. Okay, chloride ions, oxide ions, hydroxide ion. These are the examples of anions. Okay, so what about cations? Positively charged ions migrate to cathode. So which are the examples of cations? Na plus, H plus, okay, hydrogen, copper 2 plus. These are the ions. Okay, examples of cations. Is it clear? How we can prepare hydrogen by electrolysis of water? If electricity is passed through the acidilated water, why we add some dilute sulfuric acid to water? Because I told pure water does not conduct electricity. That's why we add little amount of dilute sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid is called acidulated water. So here acidulated water is an electrolyte. If electricity is passed through acidulated water, the water is dissociated into two hydrogen and oxygen, H plus ions and oxide ions. Electric current is passed through water. Electric current is passed through water. At that time, the water is dissociated into H plus and oxide minus. Okay, H plus and oxide minus ions. This hydrogen is positively charged ions. Hydrogen is positively charged ions. So it will migrate to where hydrogen is positively charged ions. So these ions migrate to where? Cathode. So at cathode, hydrogen is deposited. At cathode, hydrogen is deposited. So hydrogen molecule, that is hydrogen gas, is deposited at cathode. Oxide ion is negatively charged ions. So these negatively charged ions migrate to where? And so oxygen combined with another oxygen to form oxygen gas. So oxygen gas is deposited at anode. Okay, nothing is the electrolysis of water. Electricity is passed through acidic water. The water is dissociated to hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so hydrogen ions is migrate to the cathode. So hydrogen gas deposited at cathode. Oxygen gas is deposited at anode. That means hydrogen and oxygen gas is formed. So we can collect hydrogen. Okay. Then balance the equation, dear children. Okay, that we know. Already we studied balance the equation, that you do it. Okay, so if electricity is passed through acidic water to form hydrogen and oxygen. This is the electrolysis of water. Next, by the action of metal with dilute acid. For example, zinc react with hydrochloric acid. Zinc, symbol Zn, react with dilute hydrochloric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid to form zinc and chlorine combined to form zinc chloride, zinc valency 2. We should write under the subscript of chlorine, then hydrogen gas, EH2. Then balance the equation. Okay, so zinc reacts with the dilute HCl to form zinc chloride and hydrogen. Similarly, zinc reacts with the sulfuric acid H2SO4. Here also zinc combined with sulfate ions because zinc valency plus 2, sulfate is 2 minus, this is plus. So plus and minus join to form zinc sulfate. ZnSO4. Zinc valency 2, sulfate valency also 2, non-needed to write. Then hydrogen gas is formed. Okay. So all the metals react with active metals react with any dilute acids to produce hydrogen gas. Is it clear? So this way we can prepare hydrogen. First method is by electrolysis of water. Second method is by the action of active metal or dilute acids. Okay. Clear?